All right, guys, welcome back to another live stream. I didn't think I was going to go live again today, but man, I had to. This is insane. So Shiba Inu is now up 46%. Hold on, let me close my door behind me here. Welcome into another live, guys. I had to do it. Because this is insane. And wow, out of nowhere here, up 46%. We are going to see, somebody take profits here eventually here because these last about 15 minutes have just been ridiculous, but exciting stuff here. So definitely wanted to pop on here. Hold on one sec. Let me close this door. Again, didn't expect to do another live stream, a second one here today, but wanted to just pop on here and just kind of take a look at the chart here while we're hanging out. Because last time we did this, it started going crazy. So maybe I'm a little superstitious, but let's go to the 30-minute here, and we could see what things have happened, what has transpired here today. Let me go auto there. There we go. Absolutely insane. Look at these 30-minute candlesticks here. Look at this last one here for SHIB, as we're almost up 50% on the day. Now, Dogecoin is absolutely going crazy too right now. So if we bounce on over to Dogecoin, that too is up 12%. Overall market is hanging in there. Bitcoin, a lot of people expected a big pullback. We're not seeing it here today, at least. Even if we get Bitcoin consolidation for a long time, it doesn't mean SHIB can't run on its own. We've seen it happen before. We saw it happen back in 2021, where SHIB kind of led the way. Everything else was kind of trading sideways, and SHIB just started going parabolic out of nowhere, right? This is way behind. Here we go. Now it's updated. 11.3. Even that's behind, though. This is at 11.8 right now. Look at that. Up to the 11.8 range. 45% on the day in the middle of a bear market. It's pretty crazy, right? Laxi says, damn, I know, right? Why is this? Timmy, your guess is as good as mine. I mean, really, really is. I mean, I don't know. I mean, but I'm enjoying the heck out of it. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is what it's all about. I mean, this is Shiba Inu at its finest. This is how the SHIB community was built in 2021. I mean, it was, obviously some big money came in early, but then there was a lot of FOMO. Now, I don't know what's going on right here. Over the weekend, I was reading some articles that there was a lot of retail money flying around, right? So maybe there's a little bit of FOMO here happening. We don't have a straight on catalyst, though. We don't. I mean, unless something has come out recently. So I do want to go over a couple things here. I'm gonna have a video coming out on this, but this is big here, right here. Over $1 billion of volume today for SHIB. Over $1 billion of volume. Guys, make sure you guys hammer that like button on your way inside. That definitely helps us out. Hammer that like button. Don't tap it lightly today. You got to hammer that thing today, because this is an aggressive day for Shiba Inu. That is for sure. So if you're enjoying this like I am, definitely hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Freaking awesome. What's up, Team Rexos? What is happening, bro? Seems like last October. It's got those vibes a little bit, but it's kind of a little strange given where we are in our world, but you just never know. Crypto, you just never know. Just when you expect something, you get something else. Just when you think you have it all figured out, you get blindsided. That is cryptocurrency. I mean, it is the wild, wild west. It is, it is very different. It is not very predictable. I mean, sure, you can run, various analyses and technical analysis. I'm not downplaying TA, but I mean, was this in the cards for TA today? Was a 46% spike in the cards? I don't think so, right? I mean, maybe some things, indicated that the RSI was oversold. At least that's what some of the people who I talked to were saying when they looked at their TA. But I don't think anybody expected a 46% increase in SHIB's price when they woke up this morning, right? I mean, that is just insane. So absolutely loving it. Sometimes there is no rhyme or reason. Sometimes it just happens, right? And here today, we're experiencing one of those days with SHIB, and I'm loving it, man. Absolutely loving it. Jay Stonks, what's up, man? Why the pump? We're trying to figure out. We'll get to the bottom of it a little bit. 8% profit and still going on. So looks like somebody already moved some money into SHIB earlier. Even if you moved it in this afternoon when we were talking, even when it started consolidating here for a while, I really liked this consolidation phase throughout the day. I've had this chart up all day long, guys. I've had this chart up all day. When you look at the 3-minute, look at this consolidation that we had. This was right when we got off stream, about right in here, somewhere in here. Okay, look at this sideways action here. All day after it topped out, everything quieted out, but right, it just kept bouncing off this 10-2, 10-3, just kept, moseying on along, and then big green candlestick here. And that's when I decided I got to get my live stream ready because this might get a little interesting. And here we go. So that's what we're looking at here. This yellow line you're seeing is the 20-day moving average. Obviously, we exploded past that early this morning. Right down in here when we started the pop, right here is when we just got going real quickly here this morning. Right around when I went live. It was right before my live stream when I was hanging out. And and since we've been on here, it's even popped up a little bit. We're getting a little red candlestick here, a little bit of a pullback here at the 11.6. Somebody I was talking to in my Patreon group, this is where they were taking profits, right at the 11.6, right at this threshold. So don't expect, don't freak out if you see some sell-offs here at the 11.6. Daniel, who's obviously super, super smart when it comes to TA. If he's doing it, I'm sure there's some other smart, intelligent people that are also doing it as well. Let's see here. What else do we got? Elon now accepting SHIB sorted. Is that out there? I don't think so. Hey, I noticed lots of people are burning right now. Yeah, there has been some burns going on. I mean, we did see that when we looked this morning. Let me see if there's anything else out there in terms of news that we're missing, guys. And I could see the price in my left-hand corner. We're at the 11.57. I'll keep you posted on that and see if that thing starts going nuts. I'll keep my eye on it here. But let's see if there's anything out there news-wise that we've missed from this morning or anything new, maybe on Shibarium. Elon will accept SHIB. Is that Amazon did do that $2.25 billion burn. I haven't even had time to make that video because this has just been crazy. Dogecoin Shiba Inu prices pump as Elon doubles down on Doge. Do you think that's why? He did say he supports Doge, but that was days ago. That was many days ago. Shiba Inu price analysis. SHIB shows bullish potential at 1063. We flew past that 2 hours ago. SHIB enters top 6 most profitable assets in the last 24. It's probably number 1 or 2 now, right? Let's go back here and see. Yeah, it's number 1 on the day. It's ranked number 13. Started the day number 16, I believe. So we're back in the top 15, which feels really good. We're back at that 11.7. Look at that. Unbelievable price action and movement here today. Love it. Absolutely love it. I've been looking at the Google Trends all day too. This has been interesting to watch. Look at the Google Trends data now. Look at that. Look at the interest. Look at the spike on Google Trends here for SHIB. People would say, oh, that's crazy. Why do you care about that? Well, YouTube is owned by Google. How do people get information or search something? Their friend, they get off the phone and they're like, hey, have you heard about this Shiba Inu? What do? They go Google it, right? This shows interest. What comes after interest? Buying. That's why I look at Google Trends. Crypto Art, we back live. Yes, we are. We are back. Make sure you guys hit that like button. If you were with us this morning, we had a great live stream. So if you're new to the stream, new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. We want to keep you here for the long term because if you're new to Shiba Inu, you are entering a wild, wild ride that sometimes just does this. Some days, there are days that it just goes parabolic out of nowhere and we're scrambling to find information and there is no rhyme or reason. SHIB is still king of the community coin space. And I think that is very, very apparent on days like this, right? Sometimes we forget. It's funny, right? Just a couple months ago when things quiet down, oh, SHIB's dead. What's the next one? It's over. Okay. Then we get $1.3 billion of volume. $1.3 billion of volume today, guys. Up almost 400% in the last 24 hours. Oh, my gosh. All right, we're getting a sell-off here. We did get a sell-off at the 11.6. It actually started selling off at about the 11.8. All right, so we'll see here. We had some sell-offs here before. We'll see where this thing kind of stops and starts trading sideways a little bit here. But right now, we're still up 40% on the day. No matter what, this is a great, great sign for SHIB and really for crypto. I mean, the fact that something like this in the top 100 can move upwards to 40 to 45%, right? That's good. That's a good sign. Aloha, 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 Brian. What's up, man? I will say the run guy said the charts were looking bullish. AJ was doing TA. Yeah, I mean, there's no question that SHIB was oversold here based on the RSI. Okay. Based on the relative strength index, it was oversold. But I didn't expect a 40 to 45% uptick here. 100x pump is coming soon. Willie, I'm back. What's up, bro? Yo, I love this. What's the occasion? Just SHIB being SHIB. All right, we're getting a little green candlestick now. Let's go back to the 1 minute here. We can go to the 1 second. That's really drama packed. The 1 second view. Let's see here. We'll bring this chart up a little bit. There we go. Okay, we saw that. Let me check Twitter here. There's no articles out. There's no breaking news. There's no. Let me check milkshake stuff here. The SHIB army is here. What is she responding to? Wink, wink. Switch your crypto exchange. I mean that's not a big deal, right? You wouldn't think that would be a big deal. SHIB reaches number 14 spot by market cap. Yeah, number 13 now. I think it just passed Tron. Did it pass Tron? Yep. SHIB leapfrog Tron, guys. $6.4 billion market cap now. $6.4 billion. And it's closing in on DAI, which is at $6.7 billion. This is insane, man. I love it. I didn't expect to have a day like this today. I'm here for it. I'll go live for 50 hours straight. I don't care. I'm here. Just give me some coffee. Got my mug here. Fill up a coffee pot. Let's do this thing, man. I need to go back down. I get paid on Friday. I hear you, bro. Just don't FOMO in, man. Don't FOMO in. There's time. It's a big trap. It could be. I'm holding steady. I mean, here's the thing with SHIB. I bought at the 7s and 8s, and I'm not selling it. So, I mean, if it goes back down, it goes back down. I'll add more. This is a 2025 to 2030 play for me. So that's it. Hey, Zach, always nice to get off work, see some SHIB action. Definitely, man. Long time holding and holding for the long run. Me too, Andrea. Is it Andrea? Andrea? I don't know. I don't think it's a scam, Sharam. No. I know the guys that didn't watch. It's not a scam. I mean, it's come way down off its highs, but so have a lot of things. Get this man some coffee. Cam, what's up, man? I think Shibarium is close to launch. Could be. All right, we're back to the 11.5, guys. We're bouncing here. Carl with a super sticker. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. 20-30 years jump 0.001 cent. Okay, you're saying 0.001 by 2030? I like that. I'm trying to pretend to work, and all I see is Zach's face all over my YouTube. What's up, Matthew? Burn hail, kill one more zero. My thing with what SHIB is doing right now isn't necessarily a trap. Bitcoin going down, SHIB keeps going up. Well, Bitcoin's not down today, but Bitcoin looks to be consolidating a little bit. Bitcoin looks to just be consolidating. I mean, it's actually up on the 1 day. I mean, since the crash, the most recent crash, right? We had one on May 12th too. But after May 12th, we consolidated for a while, right? Look at this. This was no, that wasn't it. We need the 3-month view. This was our crash on the 12th, right here on Bitcoin, 26K. We consolidated for over a month. Just about a month. Almost a month. Not quite a month. We just traded sideways. So, is 17.5 the bottom? That's the big question, right? But, I mean, since hitting 17.5 or 17.7, whatever this is, it looks like, I think it hit a little bit lower than 17.7. We'll call it 17.7 on the 18th. For 3 days, it's been trending up slowly. But it could be a bigger bear trap. It could be. I would love to just see some sideways action. Because if we get sideways action from Bitcoin and Ethereum, that doesn't mean other alts can't move, right? It's when these guys up top here really trend downwards, it's tough for anything to move, right? But if we can get these consolidating or even just slightly moving up, it doesn't have to be a lot, just trading sideways, alts can run, and especially SHIB. SHIB has shown that it's, it can just run on its own. It did it last year, guys. It's up 47% today, guys. Smash that like button if you're fired up that SHIB is up 47%. And I promise we're going to try to find the news here on why the heck it's up. I don't know. I don't know. But Shiba Inu pump is a search term here. Let's see. SHIB doing a juicy pump. Dogecoin SHIB. People are saying the Elon thing that he's, doubling down on Dogecoin, but I don't see it. I don't see it. There's nothing here in terms of like a breaking news story, like Shibarium's coming out next week. Like there's nothing like that. And it's not, by the way, guys, don't hear me because I know what'll happen. Zach said Shibarium's coming out next week. No, I have no idea. In other news, though, I'm watching Apollo. As you guys probably know, if you're not new to the channel, you guys know that pretty excited about this Apollo pump. It's up almost 400% on the week. Kind of a big deal, right? Kind of. Here we go. SHIB's coming back. 11.6 right now. After a little bit of a sell-off here. This is so great today. Yeah, it's awesome, Robert. I'm excited to be hanging out with everybody here. We had a great turnout this morning for the live stream. And it was funny, man. Like right when we came on, it started just going bananas. It was up like 12% right before I went live. And I'm like, that's interesting. So my title was like up 13%. Then I just changed it. Like SHIB's going up. I don't know where it's going, but it's going up. I thought it was going to be like one of those like trade sideways, Austin wants to join. Yeah, let's do it, John. Let's do it, bro. Copy that. Austin, I'm sending it over to you now, bro. Sending it over to you now. Hold on 1 second, bro. Hold on 1 sec, guys. Let me stop screen share real quick. Austin Hilton might be joining us here for a minute. There you go, Austin. Got you, bro. Here we go. So yeah, there's nothing here that's like saying like, hey, this is why SHIB is pumping. I mean, literally nothing. I mean, this was something I read earlier. Over 90% of the world gearing up to accept SHIB, but I mean, there's no new news here on the aggregator. It's just going crazy. I mean, some people were saying they're burning a lot of tokens right now. Okay. I mean, but we've seen that story. I mean, I think the biggest thing is, number one, this, and we've been talking about this for a while. Elliot, thanks so much for the super sticker, man. I appreciate you. The SHIB still emerges as the biggest token held by Ethereum whales. To me, that's still the biggest story that really gives me a lot of investor confidence in a bear market. That SHIB is still being held in a bear market by the Ethereum whales. To me, that is a lead story. But does it cause a pump like this today, up 43%? I don't know. To me, this looks like retail money. I don't know. Does somebody know something out there? Does somebody know something about some big catalyst that I'm not aware of? What's going on out there? What's happening? Clear Cryptos. Austin woke up from his nap. Oh, shit. Austin's up from his nap, guys. He might be joining us, too. How about that? We might get blessed with Austin Hilton's presence here on the live stream. Man, we had some fun days. We still have fun days, but man, there were some fun days. When I tell you last year in 2021, there were days where, I was still working my full-time job and I would just race out of the job, literally like race out of there and call Austin, like, where's SHIB? Where's SHIB? What's it doing? What's it doing? It's up 25% again. I'd race back to my apartment, or the house I was living in, race back to that house, get in my office and just go live and just do it, man, for like 3 hours. I mean, it was just nuts. And it was incredible, man. We had a ton of fun. And it'll happen again. I mean, this Shiba Inu, it's not going anywhere. It's solidified itself in the space. Coinbase is up 13%. Is it really? Interesting. The stock? Interesting. That's fascinating. ETH whales are scooping up. Could be more Ethereum whales, but I mean, I don't know. My buddy Austin, who's about to join me, he said it's all retail money, right? That's been accumulating over the weekend. What's going on, man?
I just got up.
Just got up from his nap.
Just got up, man.
Did you go hit some golf balls today, man? What's up?
I did not. I was trying to, and then the place was closed. So there you go.
Gotcha.
So now just been on calls all day. So I had not to. For those of you guys who are joining, how many we got here, give or take?
750 right now live.
Yeah, it's a running joke that all my friends, including Zach, who is on, he's marginal. Zach's marginal. He's always on the cusp of not being my friend again, right? He's always giving me shit about. Did you get from a nap? Yeah, I did. So anyway,
what do you think about this, man? This is insane.
Well, I went away. I was on some calls, and I saw that it was up 30%. In fact, you and I were looking at it, going, "I wonder if I should buy some more," and it's up 44%. I'm like, "Damn it!"
I know. That was when it was up like 30% today.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, and we know some whales who Neil say have and be like, you guys should have bought some more. And that's just the thing. We don't know it all either. Believe me, we miss out on some as well. So
100%. I mean, like, here's the thing. Like, who could forecast this today? Like, who woke up today thinking SHIB was going to be up 45%?
Not me.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I think I was listening to you. We have theories. I mean, so I'm eating a Father's Day cookie as well. And having, by the way, this is another little thing.
Wait,
you'll give me shit.
What's the Father's Day cookie? What kind of cookie?
It's like a little sugar cookie thing. I don't know. My wife bought them for me. But this is the thing. I drink milk too, and I'm famous for this. Like, there was a big birthday party last night I went to. All my friends, and it wasn't mine, it was a friend, and they had cake, and I'm like, I need some milk, and they're like, oh my God, Hilton needs milk. It's like, hey man. There's that old saying, right? You got to own your own shit. Own your own shit. I do.
Laugh at yourself, man.
Laugh at yourself.
100%, dude.
Foxy's
in the chat. Boca's in here. Foxy's in here.
I'm not in my bed. I'm on my couch. This is my living room. So got the blinds pulled down because it's 185 degrees outside.
Yeah, Texas, man.
Yeah.
Cookie kind of looks like Zach.
Because it's bald.
On,
there it is.
There's the burn. Verto, what's up, man?
Big Glenn.
OH, my two favorite SHIB YouTubers. What's up, Chris? Thanks, brother. Wow, Shiba, love you. So what's up with SHIB outperforming everything else? Yeah, I mean, well, Austin, let's talk about this, because if you remember, I know you do, because we talked about it back in 2021. Remember when SHIB first started rallying? Everything else was just kind of quiet. Everything else was kind of consolidating.
You talking about October?
Was it October? Well, I think it happened in May too. Like, because May was the first pump. Because I missed a little bit of that. I got my channel monetized like May 19th or whatever, right? So I missed a little bit of that first leg up. I know you were on YouTube already. So actually, let me ask you, what happened back in May?
So I started covering Shiba Inu second, third week of May 2021, when it hit its all-time high of however many zeros in a 3. All right. So but it started sliding down from there. So it started going down, in that May, June, July, August, make money in May, go away thing, right? And then it found its support through the entire summer, and then it started to kind of gradually bump up, and then in October it just unleashed and went up 1,000% in the month of October.
Mm-hmm.
That's that. So here's my theory on what this is.
Yeah,
I know that you were talking about it. We all have our theory. There is no major catalyst. There's nothing going on. There's nothing that's changed, right? There's inflation still here. People are still scared and blah, blah, blah. Everything we've said a million times. I talk a lot about this in my videos, and I say this and I want your opinion. If you look at kind of the landscape for Shiba Inu, it's 116,000, 116,000. That'd be awesome. 116 exchanges. There's an Austin mistake. Austin said there's 116,000. No, there's 116 exchanges.
That's what Austin said.
Globally. That's what Austin said. He's the guy. 116 exchanges globally. I say that I have this joke. You could be standing in the middle of the Amazon rainforest. If you can get an internet connection, you can trade SHIB.
That's a good point. Yeah.
And so it's so prominently available. And then factor into that price point. Factor into that how cheap it is, and as a price point in the context of the company it keeps, being in the top 15, top 20 cryptos, right? It's so stupidly expensive. And inexpensive. Damn it. There you go. There's another one. I need to go back to bed, I guess. I don't know. Something shit. It's so that nap did not do the trick. And thus there's those factors. And to me, Shiba Inu is a very good firsthand barometer of somewhat retail confidence coming back into the market. Now, I say all this with a very cautious optimism. I mean, again, nothing's changed. Inflation is still here. Macroeconomic stuff's still there. But I think we had a 3-day weekend. I think people are kind of wanting to start trading. I think you're starting to see FOMO. And with FOMO being global, 116 exchanges, vastly cheap price point, I think you're seeing FOMO. But you're also seeing the baseline of very, very cheap price and easily available across the world. I think that's it.
Great point.
I think FOMO is probably a bit.
Yeah, no, I think you're spot on with a lot of that. I mean, it's like so many people want to know, like, is it time for the bull run? Like, nobody has a crystal ball. I mean, if anybody knows exactly if Bitcoin hit its bottom and we're all reversing now, I mean, everybody,
well,
everybody associated with that person would be rich, filthy rich.
I called Hobbs, right?
Yeah.
Well, here you go. I called Hobbs.
Yeah.
I literally called him earlier today when I was done talking to you, and I asked him one question. I said, "Hey, brother," I said, "what are you seeing? Are we in a bull trap?" And he's like, "I want to see," this is a quote, "I want to see Ethereum go over 1260 and stay there for a week." I'm like, and I'm like, damn. And he was like, your response is exactly the fact that there's nothing's changed. Do I literally? Okay. Do you believe, Zach? Pull up Ethereum. Just pull up Ethereum. Do you believe that Ethereum is going to go over 1260 right here, right now, and stay there for 5 days?
I mean, okay. We hit 896, which is our low, basically 3 days ago. Since then, we've been creating higher lows.
Okay.
I mean, I thought today we'd wake up. I know. I thought today we'd wake up to a red market. I did.
Yeah.
I thought today we'd wake up to a red market. I thought yesterday maybe people just dabbled a little bit more in crypto and bought a little more crypto because the stock market was closed.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, oh, I'll dabble in crypto a little bit more today. And then when things kind of got rolling today, I thought things were going to come back to reality. And it's like, oh, nope, we're back in this, storm. I think, dude, with crypto, man, anything's possible. Yeah, I think it could happen. Yeah. I think Ethereum could get to 1260 and stay there for 5. Yeah, I do. I mean, Bitcoin,
but your initial gut reaction, is your initial gut reaction like, that's a little tough? Because that was mine. Because I literally went like, I started laughing when he said it. I mean, and he was like, and by the way, if y'all don't know who Crypto Shop is, who Hobbs is, he's amazing at technical analysis. He's one of the guys that Zach and I lean on a lot. So that's why I'm bringing up crypto. Literally, I called him. I mean, Hobbs, who owns the Crypto Shop. I'm like, dude, what do you think? And he's like, 1260. My initial reaction was like, I don't know. And
And guys, so this morning, Austin, we had a great live stream, and I brought up Hobbs's channel too. He was at 1.89K this morning. So we did a little bit of work. We got him to 1.9. I want Hobbs to have 2,000 subscribers before he goes live. Let's do it. This guy deserves a lot more love. He's really good. Really, really good at TA. We just spent some time with him. We got to meet him out in Vegas. Great person, right? Because you never really know anybody until you actually meet him in person. And great guy, right? And as I thought, right, going into it. But let's get him up to 2K subs. So a lot of new people coming on the stream. We're just like 40 or 50 people away from having 1,000 back on the stream.
Wow,
so
that's crazy.
Hit that like button. Give Crypto Shop some love here. I'm going to drop his link in chat.
Drop his link in chat. So I do want to talk about the Glenn comment on the screen, right? Maybe this is the beginning of a hedge move. Also, this is a fast way to multiply your ETH. I love that. Glenn is an incredibly a smart trader. We all know that, right? For those of us who know Glenn, and I think that that's a very interesting analogy of, Shiba Inu as, here's what I'm trying to say, right? Shiba Inu moves faster up or down than Ethereum, and it's now its liquidity pools, its LPs are so freaking big. Its LP is so big, and it's all that kind of stuff. And I think it's really interesting that he has a good point about moving out of stable or moving out of Ethereum and putting some of it in Shiba. And I'm not telling you to go all in. It's not investing advice, blah 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 blah. But that's interesting. It's interesting. I think that's a really I like that, and I think to me, it's not a community coin. It's not a shit coin anymore. It's really not. It's become the gold standard of community coins. It is a community coin, but it's become the gold standard.
Yeah, and I think the thing with SHIB too, I mean, we always look at like Dogecoin and SHIB kind of in that category of their own when it comes to community tokens. And I know Doge is kind of bringing some utility now with Doge Chain. I think that just came out recently. But with SHIB, I mean, they've just been so much more active. Like they're working on things like Shibarium, which is one of those things people are saying that could be a catalyst that we don't even know about, but nothing's been made public of that. But of course, they've got a game coming out, not to mention, Austin, how many countries you've already said that have, where SHIB is accessible, but there's even been discussions about SHIB as a currency in some of these smaller developed countries. It hasn't come to fruition yet, but it could, right?
I think it's because, crypto is not crypto as a currency in general, right? It's not there. It's just not simply the wallet technology. It's not pervasive enough. It's just not in our everyday lives. And I mean, I love Doge. I still own Doge, but we can all agree one thing about Dogecoin. There really is no active development. It's just massive. It's been around. It was the first. It's the godfather of community tokens, if you will. And whereas in Shiba Inu, it's a much different dynamic, right? It's an active ecosystem, very active army behind it. Doge Army is active as well, but active development, right? And that's what it really comes. Active ecosystem development. That's what it always comes down to for me. So
yeah, for sure. And I think SHIB has just done a lot more to foster their community since their big rise last year. Not for nothing. I mean, they do now have as many Twitter followers as Doge, for whatever that's worth, 3.4 million each
in a shorter period of time.
Correct.
Cut down by years. So
that's true. I mean, what Doge was created, man, a long time ago, right? 2017, is that right?
Don't get me to lie, man.
SHIB was August 2020. I got that. I know that one. But Doge, it was a while. Dogecoin, when was it created? Let's see. I got to know now. 2013. Oh my gosh.
2013. Yeah, it's old. It's old.
Who was it? Stock Mo, who used to mine Dogecoin back then.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know
that. Stock Mo, guys, another great content creator on YouTube. I was watching one of his videos the other day. Not the other day. It was a year and a half ago. And he was like, yeah, I got some old computers down in the basement. I've been mining Dogecoin on them things.
Doge.
Can you imagine what that stuff was worth at its peak? Hopefully he sold some. Yeah. But all right, a lot of people subscribing to Crypto Shop. We appreciate that. Let's get him up to 2K before he starts a stream today. I think we can do it. 1.95.
1.95.
Boom. 1.9 to 1.95, just like that. So he's 50 away. We're getting him to 2K.
I love that. We'll get him to 2K.
We're getting him to 2K today.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Another thing, I got to mention this real quick, Austin, but Apollo Inu is going absolutely bananas today. Look at these 36 ETH buys that just came in. Whoa.
Oh my God. Well, refresh the screen. It's got to be over 39. Can you
36 ETH buys.
You're telling me it's only at 39 with only 36 ETH buys? That's interesting.
There must have been there were some sells here. 7.5 ETH buy, sells. 26 ETH buy here. You want to talk about some volume picking up here on Apollo?
No, it's only 136 ETH buy. It's not 3.
Oh, okay. It was. I just had to refresh. It showed 3. Yeah.
Okay. I know it did.
I was like,
yeah, that makes sense then. Yeah, so 39 going back up. I mean, that makes sense. I think it's. Apollo. Full disclosure, right? I mean, you and I both invested heavily in Apollo early on. We were never ever paid $1, one token. I always like to say that. I feel like I got to say that. I need to have it like tattooed on my head.
I know. It's like people love to twist this narrative. I mean, you guys can go.
Love to twist it.
Our wallets are public now. Go look at it.
Oh, and we locked
you
it all
can see
up.
versus airdrop or what we bought, and It was a straight up buy. I put
straight up buy
60K in. I've been saying that forever. It's all public now. Go check it out for yourself. Don't just listen to people on Twitter. All right, go ahead.
No, that's a good point. I mean, we invested in Apollo because of the people behind Apollo, and because of the groundbreaking tech, because of the groundbreaking initiative. They created an entire space. They created an entire new thing. A DAO that funds in this, creatives. It's really really good. What does Daniel say? Austin not getting out of bed for less than a 70% pump. That's true, Daniel. Well, I take it. I sleep on my couch a lot, so there you go. It's just got to sit up on my couch a lot. Everybody's busting me today. That's just funny.
What's up, Austin?
So I think Apollo, I mean, they're doing some cool stuff. I don't know really this minute, like, why is it pumping right now? I think it could be kind of similar to what we're seeing with SHIB, money flowing back in. Apollo is a really great project. A lot of good utility.
Just hit a $40 million market cap, guys.
That's big. I mean, that's massive. That's a massive deal. What I love about Apollo is that they changed the game. They were the first to introduce Trello boards, right? And public Trello boards that showed their entire development process and where they were and the iterative process of development. And I mean, I was in their Telegram today just watching and looking, and the founders and they're all in the Telegram answering questions every day. They're just so involved with their community. And again, they've already ran 4 contests. They've given away 40 grand so far, and they're doing some cool stuff. I mean, yeah, I mean, they're awesome. So
no doubt.
Very, very high quality project. Just can't speak enough about them.
Yeah. And it's all about the people. And I think Austin hit on that early. We were actually just having this conversation off air, and I'm going to share it with everybody on air. When you have an opportunity to invest in a project where the people running the project, doesn't that give you more investor confidence? I'm asking the audience out there. Wouldn't that give you more investor confidence? If you actually shook hands with the person running the project, shared a meal with them, had a drink with them, doesn't that feel better than just aping into something and hoping the dev person is a good person, just hoping and praying that they have good intentions, right? So when you actually get a chance to meet the person, look at them eye to eye, understand who they are, what they bring to the table, what their skill sets are, what their backgrounds are, that gives you a lot of investor confidence. You want to know why we invested heavily into Apollo? That's why.
Yeah, we know the people behind it.
And obviously it was a good product. It was a good vision. It hit home for both of us. I think I speak for you on that, Austin, too. It's like we're both creators, right? I mean, hell yeah. We can get behind that. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, it was again, groundbreaking. Yeah, I think it's good stuff, man. I mean,
and everybody knows Matt now, at least virtually. But I mean, they can see the kind of guy he is.
But you know what? I mean, everything you just said, I agree with, but there also has to be transparency, deliverability, execution, involvement, all of those things on a massive scale, which, guys, I mean, you can drop into the Apollo Telegram group any time of the day, pretty much outside of when the team's asleep, and they are. And by the way, they're a Texas team, and there you go. And so they're just doing the job every single day. They're delivering for their community, and I will stand up and fight for them all day long in that regard. Their quality. Kevin Park, Austin, how come you never go live?
Get him, Kevin. Get him, Kevin.
I knew somebody was going to jump on me. So I got no excuse. I got nothing. I need to be doing it more. Here's the funny thing. Zach laughs at me all the time. I'll give you guys a little bit of insight.
Sorry.
Is that when I'm live, when I'm on live, when I'm actually in the stream doing the thing, I have a good time. But it's getting ready to get on the live. I hate that. So I never get past the get ready to get on live.
It's the anticipation of it. And
it's the preparedness. Yeah. It's once I'm in it, I'm fun.
Austin also puts out 42 videos in a 24-hour period.
I do. I make at least 18 videos a day. That there's some work in that involved.
I'll talk to Austin at 9:30 in the morning. He'll be like, "Yeah, I got 18 videos done." I'm like, "Dude." I'm like, okay, I gotta go to I gotta do my live stream, and then I'm gonna do 2. I'm like, holy shit, man.
I got 30 videos. Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, I got 7 videos done. Let me send you the thumbnails. It's like 6:30 in the morning. I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
Oh yeah, that's
Oh
funny. So
shit.
people go back, look at SHIB, see what's going on. People say it's going down.
Yeah, we're getting a little bit of a sell-off here.
Oh, that's it. Oh, that's
Yeah.
it right there. Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
we're still hovering in that 11. We got it. We almost got to that 12 range. Very, very close. Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, thanks for busting my balls, Kevin. That's awesome. That's funny. So
Where's
man.
Austin Scooby? What's that mean? Am I missing?
He's upstairs. This is my
Oh, Scooby, the backdrop.
Yeah.
Clear Crypto says meeting everyone in Vegas took everything to another level. Yeah, this is a project that is upcoming, and I agree. I mean, meeting everybody, you get to understand the vision, and meeting people in person is different, right? It's just different. It's a different experience, and there's a different feeling you get when you sit down with somebody and talk with them and eat with them and have a drink with them, and you know what I mean. So I agree 100% on that.
Dude, everybody's jumping on me. Foxy, older people get up early. We also eat dinner at like 3:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah. Go to bed 7.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Oh man, you got to be able to laugh at yourself.
100%, man. Dude, the volume today on SHIB, look at this, dude. $1.3 billion today.
Up 400%. Yeah, it's insane.
Wow.
So zoom out to CoinMark, just the overall, just CoinMarketCap view. It says like all things are, no, it's up 3%. No, everything's still up for Bitcoin, Ethereum.
Did we get Crypto Shop 1.97, guys? So that means we have 30 more subs or less. I'm telling you, you're not going to regret it. Great content creator, great value, and a different style than you're used to. So I mean, definitely diversify your content. Hobbs brings a lot of value to the space, so check him out for sure. It's at the Crypto Shop. I'm gonna put this link back down in the description because I know it's gotten trampled over by other comments here. But man, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I'm just laughing at all the comments before jumping on me about videos. And I actually did have a video just go live like a minute ago.
Of course. Oh my gosh.
It's my 18th of 25 coming out today. It matters. What he said matters how old you're.
Daniel being Daniel.
Oh yeah. Well, my wife's a year younger than me, so I'm good to go. Right.
There you go. Like the lives, guys. What's up, Titans?
Yeah.
How high will we go today? I don't know, man. I mean, Bitcoin has just been kind of trading in this tight range all day. Popped up over 21 for a little while there, and it's back just under now. This SHIB pump just got me. I don't know. I mean, everybody wants an answer. I don't know. I mean,
there's not an answer. The answer is there's not an answer. The answer is, I mean, dude, okay, hold on. Go back in October, right? Go back to October of 2021 when for those 3 magical weeks in October of 21 where it went up 1,000%. And it first started to run 20%, 30% a day. Then you had massive FOMO. I'm not saying that's happening again, but we were all looking for the reason why. There was speculation. Is this, Robinhood buying up hundreds of millions of dollars for liquidity, blah, blah, blah. We never, ever got the answer. We never did. But it sparked the biggest FOMO run that I've ever seen sustained. The fact that was a 3-week run and 1,005% was absolutely one of the coolest things to witness firsthand every day.
Yep.
And I'm not saying that's what's going to happen here because this is a much different world, right? We still have, I will always be the old guy in the room, if you will. And I always say, look, nothing's changed. There's still inflation that's screamingly high, fear of recession, blah, 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 blah. But what SHIB is proving that it can go against the grain if there's enough of a dynamic at play. It's done that before. In October, It did that. It went completely against the grain in October for that 1,005%. So, we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, right now, October 28th was the all-time high, guys. We're looking at right here. It's down 87% off the all-time high. We're about an 8x away. But I mean,
which is not a lot considering. Think about that. We're only 87%. Well, that's not a lot.
No,
in today's run, today's world, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is why SHIB can move pretty quickly when you look at it like over a month to month. I mean, because you have days like this where, I mean, out of nowhere it can just move up 40%. And, you know, if you can get some consolidation and then have a couple of those days, which we saw back in May and October, it was insane. Now, I will say October, we had all those catalysts with exchanges, right? Like those seem to be like big catalysts, right? And now we got like what, over 115 of those now for SHIB? What's the number?
116. 116.
Yeah, I guess maybe the new catalyst will probably be, well, Shibarium will be the game and other utilities, right? I mean,
but those will be spaced out. Those will be spaced out, right? I mean, this is what you talk about all the time, and I talk about it too, because Shiba Inu is a top 15, right? And it moves with the market, et cetera. It's vastly outperforming today. But remember something that Glenn said earlier. He said it's a hedge, right? And there's also the fact that, you know, what do whales hold? 500 to 700 billion dollars of the overall market cap is held by whales.
Yep.
If you take it's a big number, but you kind of look at that and you go, there you go, 436. I think it's closer to 500, but let's call it that. 500 million. So not billion. Sorry about that. Sorry. See,
that's actually dollar amount. So you might be thinking of like token allocation.
No, I screwed it up. It was 500 million of the market cap is held by whales. And I haven't really thought about it today until it was discussed in one of our behind the door closed conversations, so to speak, is that it's actually a really interesting hedge. Not even a hedge. Hedge is not the right word. It's looking at it as better than even maybe being unstable. Because if you look at SHIB, if you look at the long term, it has these massive support levels. It was 2, it was 1, it fell down, and those support levels were lower respectively because of market dynamics. They were not because of SHIB. Mm-hmm. And you had massive buy-in at those given levels, et cetera. I mean, it moved with the market, right? But Ethereum whales would not be holding over $500 million or more, depending on whose numbers you want to believe. I think it's closer to 700 personally. And it was more, by the way, when we were in green, it was north of $1 billion. Okay. They're not stupid people. They're holding SHIB for a reason. That's all I'm saying.
No, you're 100% right. And I think, maybe this time last year, well, I know for a fact, I mean, the whales wouldn't have felt that way. Right. I mean, but now it's like solidified itself. And the thing with SHIB, it's a top 20 crypto. Like you look at the top 20 cryptos, what has more short-term upside than Shiba Inu? Like what's up 40% today? It's SHIB. Like not Polkadot, not Doge.
It's not. No.
Like it's so much harder for XRP to be like, how shocked would you be if XRP was up 40% tomorrow? I mean, unless the SEC lawsuit was done.
Yeah, well, it would be up 1,000% in a day. So whole different.
Which I gotta get more XRP, by the way.
I think again, not investing advice, right? I think that SHIB is a very interesting. I'm starting to look at Shiba Inu differently. I mean, we cover it every day, but I'm starting to really look at it as a good. I'm not saying it's better than stable. That is not my point. But I'm starting to think of it kind of like that in a way, right? Because if you track it and you look at it so much and because their liquidity is so big, et cetera, and it's the gold standard of community coins or tokens, whatever you feel about it, right or wrong, or disagree with me or not, or whatever it is. It's interesting to think about it that way. It's interesting to think about it a little bit different. I agree. Clear. XRP will be $18 once they are free and clear. I agree. And that will happen.
Big movement.
Damn near overnight. It will happen almost overnight. And supposedly
why aren't we buying more XRP?
Well, yeah, agreed. Supposedly that deal has already been pre-negotiated and it's going to come out in 2023.
Foxy says, please don't start shilling monkey. I know you've seen this thing everywhere.
It's everywhere. I don't even know what it is, but I've seen it everywhere.
Neither do I. 1.99 subs to the crypto shop. I think he just went live too, guys. So let's get him up there. 1.99. There it is. He's less than 10 away.
Says he's live.
He's live right now. He's less than 10 away. So if you guys want to go check him out, I won't have any hard feelings.
Yeah.
But make sure you subscribe.
Seriously, here's what I would say about a crypto shop and the guy, and Hobbs is the guy, is that what I love about Hobbs is that he makes technical analysis fun. He makes it not boring. It's easy to understand. It's very straightforward. He does amazing TA, and he's really, really good at it. So there you go.
Agreed, 100%. He's just a good guy, and he's
good, and he's good people. Ex-military, he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Apollo's up to the 4-1. Hello.
Woohoo.
Hello. How do you do? Almost 450% in a week. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's something. Maybe something's coming. I don't know.
Something's brewing. Maybe. Could be. I mean, they've been talking about a potential exchange for a while. That's been public.
Mm-hmm.
They've been talking about that. So maybe that. I don't know. Maybe that could be part of it. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Bob's the man. Great guy and great content. I agree.
He deserves to be way bigger than 2,000 subs. I'll tell you that. He should.
100%. 100%. And he'll grow. He'll grow a lot. There, he just hit 2K. Boom. Love it. Just hit 2K on stream. There we go. That's what it's all about.
You got him like 300 new subs today. Is that what you said? Like earlier?
I think he was at 1.89. So what is that? Like a little over 100. Yeah. This morning I shouted him out. And I think we went up. He went up a little bit, and then slowly trying to get people to check out his content and other people too in the space that a lot of people overlook.
Absolutely, man. There's some fantastic content out there. What's Dustin? Do you guys prefer FTX, Crow, or CB to purchase crypto? Hold on, I'm gonna have to mute you. I got dogs. Okay, hold on.
Getting a little sell off here too. No problem. Down to the 10.6, guys. We'll see if we bounce back off this here. Had a little bit of support here. But we did see a nice little run up to the 11.9 before the people started taking profits. Daniel said he was going to start taking profits at the 11.6 on his swing trade. So I'm sure he cashed out nicely. So shout out to Daniel. If you're in the chat, Daniel, let us know. Foxy's saying only 440 likes and 931 watching. That's a terrible ratio. Come on. It's totally free to hit the like button, guys. Really helps us out as YouTubers. Also, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you like content on SHIB, you like content on new altcoins, I want you to come back and we can enjoy some more time together. So hit that subscribe button as well. What's up, man? Get back. Oh, he's still putting his headphones in. 2K subs on the crypto shop. We got him there. Yes. Shibarium needs to drop already. Hear you. Oh, my turn, Deck. Let's deposit Muzz wallet. Let's get it up to chicken sandwich. Muzz. Just hit 2K. Yeah, we got him there. We helped him get him there. Yeah. Hell yeah. 1140 and yeah, easy 50% scalp. Thanks. Daniel with a 50% scalp. There you go. He's just doing his thing.
Not bad. Not bad.
He bought that dip at somewhere down in the 7s, I think. Have you touched on Saitama V2 yet? I've talked about it briefly a little bit. I mean, it's been a disaster. I mean,
I think he's got one of the best screen names in the world, the Luxurious Bastard.
Who's that? The luxury? Oh yeah,
the Luxurious
I didn't even notice
Bastard. It's one of the best names out there.
The Luxurious Bastard.
How do you say it for channel name? The Luxurious Bastard. I was like, what?
Fania, I think it's Pania Yang's been with us since May 2021. That's awesome.
Wow. Yeah.
Shout out to you. We appreciate your support, of course. He said, thanks, Austin. The Luxurious Bastard.
I mean, it just sounds cool. Hi, what's
it
your
does.
Hi, I'm the Luxurious Bastard.
Sounds like a great name for a YouTube channel.
Yeah. Well, he's got in his picture, he's got the beard. So I always equate it to like a luxury beard, right? Luxurious
beard.
But that's a great brand for like a beard, the Luxurious Bastard. It's like, because there's his target demographics, like guys with beards. They're like, that's cool. I'm gonna buy that shit. There you go.
Hell yeah. Oh, we got him to 2.01. We can get him to like 2.5. That'd be fine too. Like 2.5K. Guys, if you don't follow Austin, I think you guys do by now, probably, right?
Don't follow me. I'm not cool.
Got a decent following over here.
If you want 35 videos a day, follow me.
If you want your notification bell to be ringing and dinging all day long with Austin videos.
You want to be pissed at me all day because your notification bell. Don't turn on your notification bell if you follow me. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Yeah, I got to change up my thumbnails, man. You took your thumbnail game to a whole new level. I
got you, man. Well, I got you on the
I know, but you're better at it than I am. I got my single. I got to take more pictures of me. I'm just, you get into a
You know what happened? Yeah. I got to change my banner too. I want this to be my Twitter banner, but I got to work on that. You know what happened though? You got on my shit one time, and I was like, all right, well, you know what? I'm gonna make sure I do this shit good.
Well, no, so you're not telling the whole story. One night I was looking at his stuff, and his thumbnail game, which thumbnails is all about. This game's all about thumbnail. And I called him. I said, "Your thumbnails suck." He's like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, you thumbs up, man. Your thumbnails just not good anymore."
Don't pull any fucking punches. I mean,
no. And he was just like, he's like, "Seriously?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then he, of course, comes out, and he's just like, he's the Michelangelo of thumbnails, So there you go. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it is kind of a fun process. Like once you get into it, like I never knew I actually would like that stuff, and then I'm like, it's actually kind of fun, It's like, how cool could I make this looking,
Daniel says you're taking it to the you're in your you're in your Andre Geek phase. That's true. You are in your Andre Geek phase.
This and yeah. He knows. He knows.
The little this and the
Yep. It works. It works. You like the crypto meltdown?
No, say hi. There's 1,000 people that are saying hello to you. That is my mom.
That's awesome.
She's over here.
Wait, how can I go full screen with you? Hold on. Wait.
Yeah.
How do I?
I don't know. Up. Go back.
How do I swap?
I don't think you can.
I can't. Wait, hold on.
And there's Raider. Raider's doing something.
Damn.
Anyway, there's now it's completely gone. There we go. There's Nana. There she is. So that's my mom.
Hey, Nana.
Yeah. So there you go.
Very cool.
That's my mom.
Look at Apollo.
You're got big screen now. You need to go back and share your screen.
Oh, there we go. There's Apollo. 4-2.
Woohoo!
Pretty nice. Daniel says hi, Mrs. Austin.
Daniel, who's one of he's a cool guy. He says hi, Mrs. Austin. That's funny. Mrs. Austin. Yeah.
Charlotte says she's figured it out. It's skyrocketing because it's the first day of summer, signifying the end of the crypto winter.
I wish she was right. It's not, but I wish Charlotte. I wish that's a fantastic thought. Somebody is asking where Scooby-Doo is. He's upstairs. I'm in the downstairs part of, I have a 5-story house. I'm on the bottom floor, right? So then there's the second and the fourth, got the helicopter pad up on top.
The old helicopter pad.
Somebody that's going to get around go, Austin has a helicopter. I'm like, seriously? All right. Yeah.
That'll be all over Twitter later.
All over Twitter.
Well, Austin's got a helicopter.
He's got a helicopter.
He need your money for his Patreon.
Yeah. Austin helicopters his mom in to hang out with him. I mean, there's going to be some random bunch of crap out there now. It's just funny.
Don't subscribe to Austin. He has a helicopter. He doesn't need your
Oh, Glenn's jumping on me about the Dead Sea thing. Glenn, come on, man. That's you want us the Dead Sea was only 6. My mom knows Moses. Yeah. Glass houses, Glenn. You're older than me.
Oh shit. The crypto gopher saw a shadow.
I know he's laughing.
Austin's still on the helicopter.
Pros are moving. Luxurious Zeppelin. There you go. Travel in style. You get there a shit ton slower, but it's a lot nicer, right? There you go. Okay. So SHIB chart.
It's bouncing a little bit. We came down a little bit, but I mean, still a great day. I mean, 33% still up. I mean, phenomenal. We did consolidate here, so don't be what's the word? Don't be surprised if we come back down here and consolidate a little bit.
Fully expected to consolidate there, but outside of a market move down, I don't expect it to go down,
Yeah, as long as Bitcoin and ETH, hang in there. I mean, where's Bitcoin still?
It's doing its thing.
Yeah, it's doing its thing. It's still up 3-4% today, which it's been kind of right there all day.
Pull up Yahoo Finance. See what's going on. What are the stock market? What's going on with it? That's not it.
Now, let me just do Google. Type.
This little website called Yahoo, you know, it's been around for a little bit.
Yeah, that's true. Ain't got nothing on Google though. I heard.
No, I think Google's going to win.
Analysis?
No, thank you, Yahoo. Quit trying to
What
sell
is
me
this?
crap, and more crap. Yeah, look, 641 points. That's NASDAQ up.
Big.
Yeah, big day. That doesn't really surprise me though. 3-day weekend, traders were want to get back into the fold. Positives, but Glenn, nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. I think I'm going to be a broken record on that for a while. You know?
Yep.
I mean, the fear and greed index is at a 9 today. Is at a 9 yesterday. You know, same old story.
The Himalayan Yeti says he's been watching our videos since day one. So you watched some really terrible videos of mine.
Some really bad stuff. Sorry, Himalayan Yeti. You should be entitled to what's it when you're when you compensation, like when you're in a bad situation, like military. Talking about wartime or something. I don't know. That's
yep. All right, guys, we're going to close it up. We just wanted to go for an hour, but here's the thing. I'm going to send you guys all over to Crypto Shop. We are going to invade his stream. So that means 750 of you are going to go invade the stream of the Crypto Shop. The Luxurious Beard, thank you so much for the $10 donation, man. I still think something went wrong in Saitama V1, V2 conversion. My V1 was sitting at 6K. Then when they dropped my V2 coins, now it's 3K. Yeah, because it was trading before you got them. Not good.
That's not.
But we're talking about SHIB, and there's a lot more bright things happening with SHIB. So I think Crypto Shop is talking about SHIB a little bit too today. Let me go see his channel again, and I'll drop the link, guys. Definitely go check him out. All right. If you haven't already, this is a great time for you to go listen to his stream. He's got 72 people there. How cool would it be if he just got
drop in there, drop in there, and then do all caps. Say we're in his chat. We're about to send you a bunch of people. You didn't do all caps. You don't know how to follow directions.
About to send.
You got to follow
a ton of people your way.
That's the problem with Zach. Doesn't follow directions at all, ever.
Guys, already head over there. What the hell? Well, I want to hear what Hobbs says. I want to hear what Hobbs says about it when he sees the. Look at Rune's already been over here. She's already went over to Hobbs. Look, Zay's already over here. A bunch of people in the chat. They're already over here. John Roddy, good dude.
Cool.
Let's see what they say.
Upside. All of this was basically.
So they're looking at TA right now, guys.
Right? We had a little bit
looking at the SPY, I think.
We had all of this free money that came in. But if you look at the SPY, since we started coming down, we've had days or weeks where we just pump. But I want him to see
the comment first.
Right?
Guys, you can start heading over there. Head over to Crypto Shop and make sure you subscribe.
This low is low.
I'm sending you the link here. This is his link to the live stream right now.
Further and further. So the fact that we're up today doesn't change the way that I think about the overall market in general, right? What I think about the overall market.
I'm gonna say, Hobbs, don't get nervous.
Currency market, the macroeconomics of the thing. The way that I
got a big audience coming.
Is you have to understand the fundamental analysis of everything that's happening.
Hundreds of people coming in hot.
Like if you're invested in a project, right, or you're invested in a certain stock. Well, if the fundamental analysis changes on that particular stock or that cryptocurrency, then you're more inclined. Right, you're more inclined to sell your position because the fundamental
they have subscriber mode on.
Negatively change, right? If nothing changes about the project and they just get some FUD, then you're more.
He hasn't seen the chat, I don't think yet.
Well, the reason why I'm still bearish on the market is very, very similar. The reason why I'm still bearish, and I'm sure Justin probably agrees with me as well. The reason why I'm still bearish is because nothing has changed with the fundamentals. The fundamentals still tell me, without a shadow of a doubt, that
look at his sub count. Look at his view count go up 168.
168 now.
And we're most likely headed to a recession.
171.
The housing market.
Send it, guys. Send it. There's the link in chat.
And we don't reach certain.
Make sure you subscribe to him over there too.
The actual technical analysis chart. Then I look at it. I look at this right here. It's just another part of being in a bear market. We're still below the 200 moving day average on basically every single chart. You look at the S&P.
All right, we'll wait till he sees it.
You look at the Dow, you go look at Bitcoin, go look at Ethereum, go look at the day chart, go look at the weekly, go look at the monthly. We're still well below the.
Oh, chat was all about it when he started. Okay, cool. I just want him to see the number of people.
In the bear market, look at the S&P. It's still down 20%, which is literally the definition of bear market territory. Everything is
subscriber mode, just a tip.
So yes, make your money.
I do subscriber mode for chat. I already do that, Zay.
Swing trade, day trade, get in, get out. Because I am of the mindset that there is still more pain to come. And we'll go a little bit further as to why I think about that. But
yeah, I know the guy running Bollocks token, Roars.
I can talk all day.
Yes, you can. Actually, I didn't experience that yesterday.
Yeah.
Anyway, no, I agree. Unfortunately, I mean, I've been a bear for like, I don't know.
Hobbs will get caught up here. Almost 200 people in there.
It's been like 2 months. Y'all know I've been a bear, but I mean, I really think that what Hobbs is saying is 100% true. And for me,
what happened?
Out the window right now. As weird as that sounds, you know, we built on like TA's the way, but right now fundamental analysis is the way, right? There's too much fundamental stuff going on. And like Hobbs said, once we see that shift, once we see the Ukraine war get resolved, you know, CPI data come back better.
There he is. He acknowledged it. There he is. He smiled. You see that? There,
yeah,
he gave you the tip of the hat. There, his Hobbs style just gave you the tip of the hat.
Well, first of all, I want to say shout out to my man Zach. About to send a ton of people your way. I know I'm a little bit behind on the comments, but you know how I do in the show. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. I encourage you guys to, you know, if you're here from Zach's channel, I greatly appreciate it. But I really appreciate you guys giving me an opportunity to just show you what the show is about. Because sometimes you find little gems, and we think that we may be a little gem that people may not be, you know, aware of. And I appreciate you guys for stopping by. If you like what you see, please tip the barber, aka like and subscribe on the.
I'm gonna let him do its thing. So anybody else still hanging with us, make sure you guys go check out Hobbs and his channel. Definitely deserves more people over there, more subscribers. So great content creator. Austin, what's up, man? Anything else you want to say to the people that we still have left before they head over and check out Hobbs?
No, I think Hobbs is really a fantastic dude. I think here's what I would leave you with. I would leave you with keep your eye on Ethereum. Keep your eye on Ethereum. Look at it. We need to get it over that 1260 and be there for 5 or 6 days. That's what Hobbs, i.e., you know, Crypto Shop just told us. That was a conversation. So I think that if we can get there,
1260 is that the number?
1260, yeah, 1260. I did a video that's coming out, like one of my 45 that's coming out today. I did a video that talking about it's got to hit like 1272 is a number, but I think 1260 sustained over a period of 5 or 6 days is a really good baseline of we might be turning the corner. The issue is, again, the fundamentals haven't changed. We're still in inflation, recession, all this. I'm wondering, I think this might be again a bull trap. You know, I think we could be in this kind of scenario. I'm not trying to be the voice of doom and gloom here, just again the reality, right? And so I think my final parting thoughts is protect yourself in that context. Look for opportunities if you're looking to invest in some. Find good ones that you know that work inside of your style and things like that, and or just keep cash on the side if you think it's going to go lower. And if it does go lower, you know what? Bitcoin 14,000, Zach, give or take. Ethereum 500 to 600 is possible.
Yeah, that's what we've heard too. Yeah, we were talking about that together. Yeah. How are you playing this now that you piqued my interest a little bit? And guys, run over to Hobbs's channel, Crypto Shop. Are you DCAing right now, or just kind of waiting with cash, or are you just leaving money in the market behind the dip?
I'm doing both. Yeah,
okay.
I mean, I DCA in every day. You know, not a ton. I dollar cost average in every day with Bitcoin and Ethereum, just kind of just brand new infusions of cash. I mean, I'm sitting on some Ethereum that I own at $3,000. You know, I'm upside down in that, and so. You know, I mean, again, it's, you know, you're never going to get it perfect, and nobody saw this coming. Nobody saw a perfect storm that you know, decimated half of the market capitalization of the entire crypto market. You know, I mean, you know, Bitcoin's market capitalization alone used to be where the market cap is right now of the entire crypto market. If you think about that, that's insane, right?
That is pretty nuts.
So, yeah, I think we might see a pullback here a little bit to you know, but you know, I mean, again, I'm still bullish on crypto. I mean, obviously, and so I'm picking specific opportunities like SHIB. I might put some more money in SHIB because it's going to consolidate here for a while, and actually, let me back that up. I'm going to watch SHIB, and if the market backs up some more and SHIB goes back below that one level, I'll probably be putting more money into SHIB because I'll be moving some stable into that. For some advice for some people that I really respect and trust. That beyond that, very specific. I think clear is going to be a big thing when it comes, and I'm looking forward to that. And that's what I got. So.
I like it, man. Yeah. I share a lot of the similar sentiments with you. And, I was talking about this morning, and then we'll close this thing up and then guys head over to Crypto Shop. Look at other crypto is obviously what we talk about every day and what we're most bullish on long term. But, I was talking to the people this morning, like there's some great opportunities in the stock market too right now. Not so much in real estate yet, but if that goes down, I mean, just look for ways to diversify overall your portfolio with all your assets, right? I mean,
so I think to Foxy's comment, no, I've never seen a dramatic shift like this. Here's what I would say. People lose sight of a very simple thing. The vast majority of cryptos, and you can say in the top 100, 200, 300, whatever it is. Okay, the vast majority of cryptos, their entire market capitalization has been cut by anywhere from 50 to 90%. Okay, so take what I just said in context of a Solana, a Cardano. Insert crypto name here. Okay. If you're looking, here's what I would say. If you can answer one question, do you believe that the overall crypto market is going to be bigger a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years from now? Do you believe it's going to go from 1 trillion where it's at now to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? The answer is yes, in one way or the other. And if you have a multi-year view, not investing advice, this is a damn good time to buy. Because everything's on a 50 to 90 or more % discount.
Yep. 100%.
I never thought that I would ever see Ethereum touch $887 or whatever the low it touched. I was like, give me $1,500 Ethereum, please, so I can buy more. I remember you and I've had those conversations. So you get my point, right? I mean, so if you're, instead of maybe trying to time the market or time some of the market but have a multi-pronged approach of, okay, I'm gonna try to time the dip over here, but also I'm gonna allocate a certain amount of money that's just gonna be like, I'm gonna buy this today, and they're big blue chip guys,
Yep.
And I'm gonna buy and hold those. I mean, I know you do a lot of that, and I do as well, like Cardano and things like that.
Yep. I
mean, buying more Cardano, buying XRP, because we all agree that the XRP lawsuit is going to go away one day and it's going to be insane. But I guess my point is this, is that if you have a multi-year view of it, instead of I'm trying to make $8 million off of one trade in the next 10 minutes, if you have a multi-year view of it and I'm going to get 30, 40, 50, 60% or more return on my money, shit, there you go. It's a pretty damn good time right now.
Yep. The luxurious bastard picks him up underneath 900. Nice.
Yeah. So he could help with his beard. Take care of his
more beard oil.
Yeah, beard oil. There it is. So I don't know. Do you agree with that? I mean, poke holes in that.
No, I agree 100%. So my next question was going to be, because I'm doing exactly that. I'm buying, I've told everybody this live many times. I'm buying $35 of Bitcoin and $35 of Ethereum right now every day. I've been doing that since April 2nd. And I think when I started that, Bitcoin was in the 42,000 range. Is that right? Something like that. And so I've just bought it all the way down here, and every day a little bit. And I had a little bit before that too that I had bought right around 50K. So I'm upside down in that a little bit, but I don't care. I mean, Bitcoin's a multi-year / decade play for me, right? Same thing with Ethereum. I'm doing the same thing there. Like you, I have some, at 2,500. I got some at 3. I got some at 3,500, and what have you.
And lower, yeah.
And lower, yeah, and lower. I have some at 1,100 that I bought last year. That's when I first got in it. So, yeah, I mean, it's just accumulating. And it was funny, when I went to the Bitcoin Miami thing, you talk to them. I mean, they just buy. Now, a lot of them are Bitcoin maxis, right?
Yeah.
But I mean, and a lot of them have been doing it for years. Right. Like I was talking to one guy at a bar, that's where you really get to meet people too. Like the conference style, it's like everybody's kind of buttoned up and, but you go out in Miami and you start seeing somebody, everybody's wearing their bracelets because they give you these bracelets you really can't take off for the whole weekend. So you kind of know who's who, or at least, who's been there or whatever. you get to talking to some of these guys. I remember the one guy's name was Griffin. I mean, the dude's been buying Bitcoin since 2012, just every day. He doesn't care what the price. He just buys Bitcoin every day. Yeah. He's got a little mining thing going on where he mines it too. And I just, he's like, this is my retirement plan. I don't care what the price is. I'm buying it every day. And it's worked out well for him, right?
Multi-year view doesn't, I think that's where most people coming into crypto, especially trying to buy like Shiba Inu or a community, the new token, the new community token that just came out 5 minutes ago, whatever it is, they're looking for a lottery ticket. And I think that's not the right way to look at it. I get it. I understand it. But here's what I would say. If you're looking for a lottery ticket and you got $1,000 to put in, then say put $100 on a lottery ticket and put the other 900 on some really good stuff out there. I'm not saying a bad thing about the lottery ticket, but that's where I think crypto gets this reputation, can be, of this kind of, I'm just going to hit it rich in the next 3 minutes on that new little, whatever, you get my point, project that just came out. I think that people look at crypto wrong. And because I came to it with 30 plus years of investing, experience, where I look at it like stocks. I'm going to buy more. I'm going to DCA in more. You're never going to go wrong buying Bitcoin and Ethereum, as long as you believe the freaking market capitalization is going to get bigger. And I'll tell you one word: regulation. When regulation hits, the floodgates are going to open. And I know people hate regulation, but regulation is what's holding back. And I'm not talking about oppressive regulation. I'm talking about regulation that's done. Again, I realize I realize what I'm saying here from the government, right? I realize, okay, but regulation will bring in the people that now, crypto's legitimate, air quotes, right? And all that stuff. So we're real early, but regulation market capitalization will go up just insane when regulation hits, because that's when like you and I, right? You have a friend who is a licensed broker, right? Money manager.
Yeah.
He can't talk about crypto at all.
No. Yeah, he can't.
He can't talk about it to his clients. Even if his clients are asking him about it, he can't.
He can invest in it, and he does. That's the funny thing. He invests in it, but he can't, and he's allowed to give investing advice. Austin and I are not, right? But he's allowed to give investing advice, but he can't talk about it. But I know personally he invests in it.
But he can't talk about it to his clients.
No.
Because of government regulations, basically, because crypto is still not this asset class, et cetera. That's my point, right?
You know what I've heard, though? I have heard that CPAs are talking about it
with their clients,
right? Because I think they know that their investment person probably isn't talking about it. And they, so when they meet once a year or whatever to do their taxes, it's like, hey, have you seen this Bitcoin thing? Kind of deal. But I agree 100%, dude, with regulation. I mean, and I guess the one thing that I got out of the first draft of that bill, and it's only the first draft, it's probably going to change 100 different times, right? But if there's anything to take away from me personally, it's that Bitcoin is still the best bet. And it even solidified that even more. And honestly, after going to Bitcoin Miami, I was like, I got to diversify more into Bitcoin. I just think, if anything else, Bitcoin is digital gold. It's gold. It's the new age gold. It's the new age store of value at minimum. At minimum. I really think that's what that is. And I think the government is already leaning toward that, and they already see it. And you got, Lummis and Gillibrand. They're already, I breezed through that. It's like a freaking 300-page document. But I looked at it like the highlights of it. It's very Bitcoin friendly.
Yes, it is. And there will be multiple drafts. And I think what people really freak out about regulation is the taxation model of it. I think that's what, and the, are you going to track me or not? And, we've heard all these different things. Like, if you're trying to move more than 10,000 off of a Coinbase or a crypto.com, eventually you're going to have to fill out like 8 million documents to do that and shit, like whatever. Yeah. There will always be a way.
We've heard people have to do that, like in real life, like that's a real thing.
No, we've heard it's a real thing. And I'm not saying it's coming, but my point to you is this. And I think that will all work itself out one way or the other. And I understand why they're doing it, but regulation is mostly, people are afraid of taxation. Well, let's just call it what it is. That's already here. You should be reporting your profits and taxes from crypto. Yeah. Do you want the IRS to knock on your door and go, hey, we want to talk about your crypto, blah, 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 blah. You should be,
I agree.
So
I agree.
I think that, would you agree that as regulation that most people are really afraid of more the taxation side? I mean, are they really afraid of people stable coins going away or whatever? I mean, I know this is a multifaceted discussion.
I think you're right. I think they're afraid of how they'll be taxed. I mean, here's the thing. You should be paying your crypto taxes anyway right now. I think what people are afraid of is that they're going to tax them more because of the money that can be had in crypto. Because like the way that you can invest in Shiba Inu in 2021 and make $1 million where you can't do that investing in Apple for a year.
But you can do that in over-the-counter stocks and high flyer OTC stocks. I mean,
sure,
high risk, high, blah blah blah. Yeah. But I think I was going to say something. To me, it's very similar to stocks. It's just how it is. I had something that was.
But
good.
the weird thing is, it's taxed as property. That's what not a lot of people talk about. It's property. It's not it's an asset. But what am I trying to say? It's not taxed similarly like to a stock, right? I mean, you're taxed on your gains, but it's taxed like property. So it is different. Will they change that? I don't think so. My thing is, I think they're going to do something with stable coins first.
I agree.
I think that's coming first because
that's the biggest threat to them. That's the biggest
100%. 100%. XRP was, and that's why it was labeled a security because it hit right at home for the banks, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, you have a better system to send money quicker, right? And it's more scalable. Oh shit, we're not prepared for that. We're going to put that on the back burner. You're in timeout, right? And I think we're starting to see that, that kind of thing with stable coins because all of a sudden now people are catching wind of what people are doing on protocols like Anchor and even crypto.com. I love crypto.com. But I mean, people are earning $100,000 a year by staking $1 million of USDC.
Okay, that's what I was going to talk about.
They're not going to like that. They're slowly figuring it out. No, and I think a lot of it's because of the UST collapse.
Yes. Well, drop in youngest of four's comment, very last one, I think, and because actually that's what I remember. That's what I was going to say. So look at how the landscape's already changed. Zach, look at the landscape. The landscape's already changed. A year ago. Crypto.com, not even a year ago, months ago, Crypto.com was giving APYs is like 14% on stable or 12 or 14. You don't see them doing that anymore. And so that to me right there, Anchor, UST, all that stuff. But that's the first sign of the tides are changing, right? Of all of that's changing in crypto. And if you're not paying attention, you miss it. You miss these little iterative steps, right? These little things that happen, and we'll look back one day. We'll look back gosh, I remember when I used to be able to get 8% APY on Ethereum. And like, yeah, that was a good days. Now it's like fun. 2. That was cool.
You're right. I mean, even Coinbase on the centralized exchange side of things, they've dialed back some of their APYs. I remember for a while there, Cardano was like 5 or 6%. Now it's like 2.6%, right? And then same thing goes for Ethereum 2.0. That was a much higher APY there for a while, and they've dialed that back. So I agree. I think they're starting to catch wind of that, and I think UST kind of put it on the map. Now, albeit that was a little different situation, given it's a algorithmic stable coin, which I think those are done for.
I agree.
I mean, personally, you already saw USDD, the Tron algorithmic stablecoin. It's already depegged. I mean, it's not working, and there's no way they're going to allow that through regulation. If it's the potential risk there is massive. I mean, as we saw with UST, people lost millions and millions and millions of dollars. Yep. Really, the only solid stablecoin in my mind anymore is USDC. Tether's had its problems too. I mean. And USDC is supposedly the only one that's asset backed. It's a company by the name of Circle that, it gives us that there's actually a dollar there. When you have a dollar of USDC, there's actually a dollar. Tether, they say there is. They're actually going to be putting out some more information to prove that they're right. But there's been a lot of crap come out on Tether in crypto's history. So there's some question marks there too. But
all agreed. I think stable coins are going to go by the wayside in one way or the other. I think not completely. They're never going to completely go away. To be replaced by USDCC, CCC, whatever they're going to call it.
Here's the thing. I mean, why not just adopt a good one? Like, why not? Okay, like why?
Because the government doesn't control it. Yeah, it wasn't issued and backed and controlled and all of those things.
There's going to be a digital dollar.
Sure, there is. Oh, USDD. That's what. Yeah, US digital dollar. That's what it is. Not
Yeah.
CC. Where did I get CC? Crypto.
Crypto backed. What's it called?
Yeah.
Whatever. Crypto backed.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
Brain fart.
All right, man. Want to put a bow on it? I think that's good. Yeah, guys, head over to Hobbs' channel. Let's see what he's got over there.
185.
He might have more of that. Let me refresh here. Let me see. Crypto shop. We went a little bit longer than we wanted to. 163 guys. Flood that channel over there. Let's get them back up over 200 people over there. Still
People are like,
560
hey,
people.
Austin and Zach aren't done yet. Oh my God.
we did keep talking.
We had another conversation. Well, I mean, I could talk about crypto all day. You know, it's just fun. It's fun to talk about crypto. Man.
Crypto or tequila?
Ah, yes. I did open that Reserva La Familia last night. It was good.
Yeah, I got a picture of that. What is that stuff?
So pull up the window here. This is a live stream brought to you by La Reserva La Familia.
Wait, pull up the window for
pull up a browser.
Oh, okay.
For those of you who like tequila,
on to YouTube. You can tell where I spend most of my day.
Yeah, just use the Google. You still got me and you. There you go. Type in Reserva, 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 and then space LA. There it is, Reserva La Familia. That one. So, yeah, tequila. There you go. So it's definitely not the $169 one. It's like $60.
Oh, it's this one here. I remember from your picture.
No, it's not. It's not a Blanco. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Reserva.
I remember from your picture.
Oh, yeah, you got to say yes. You're.
Yes, we are 21.
No, you said no. Now it doesn't like you.
Oh, shit. Yes.
Yes.
There it is. That's what you were sipping on last night.
Yeah, it's so buddy of mine turned me onto this, and it's really, really good. I mix it with soda water and lime. It's really good. A lot better flavor than the other one that we were drinking back out in Vegas.
I might have to walk next door now to the Mexican restaurant and see if they have any of this. And
Reserva de la Familia. Well, it's from Jose Cuervo. So the backstory here is this was for the family. This was literally what they aged it and they made it for the family, and then ultimately they ended up starting to sell it. So there you go. So that's what I was drinking. Yeah, that's what I was drinking last night. So, all right, brother. Nice. Well, thanks for having me, and enjoyed it, and good stuff. So, yeah, I think we'll see how things go. I think bull trap is probably the word. Possibly just keep an eye on. I think truly, I think the parting thought for me is keep an eye on Ethereum. Watch that 1260 level. If Ethereum can get up above 1260 per Hobbs crypto shop for 5 or 6 days, I think we might be. It's still caveated with nothing's changed, and that's what's really frustrating me. I know we were about to be done, but that's what frustrates me. I want your opinion on this. If you look at Ethereum goes to 1260 for 5 days. Let's just say it stays there, right? Inflation's still here. Recession fears still here. Russia-Ukraine war still here. That's the frustrating part about where we're at, is that there's these such large macroeconomic things at play that I think will continue to be a wet blanket in one way or the other. What do you think?
Well, we've had this conversation before. I think it was when I was in the airport. I was waiting for you to get in Vegas. We were talking about where the market was and whatever. And so my big thing is I agree with you 100%. Nothing's changed. And I don't think nothing will change here, at least for the time being. But there's this old saying that crypto is supposed to be the hedge against inflation. If inflation's going to get worse, which I think a lot of people think it will, and recession hits, wouldn't that bode well for crypto? Isn't it supposed to bode well based on all of those founding fathers and what they said about crypto? It's the true hedge against inflation. Well, I guess we haven't been in this kind of situation yet, so we'll see, right? If things get worse, because I mean, Bitcoin's only been around since what, 2010? So we really haven't been in a situation like this yet. So I guess this is where the rubber meets the road a little bit. We're going to see.
It's the first major litmus test, and you're looking at 40-year all-time highs as far as inflation. I mean,
yeah. So I guess we'll learn to see if it's the true hedge. I mean, I guess kind of related to that, like it's interesting to watch how the crypto market's moving so closely with the stock market this year. That was not the case last year. but this year it's been neck and neck.
Yeah, no, and I
Interesting.
think it's going to, well, because it's just, again, it goes to I think the overall narrative of inflation. I mean, it's one word, it's inflation, because inflation is pervasive. It's just everywhere else. It's everywhere, right?
Yeah.
So refresh that, see if it's, just refresh the screen.
John, he's got it right today. Holy Apollo Inu. I agree, John.
Yeah, you're 4199. Yeah.
Performance solid, performing well. But guys, we'll leave it with you. We'll leave it with you there. Really appreciate you guys popping in. Austin, thanks, man. Make sure you guys go check out Crypto Shop if you haven't already. We got him up over 2K today. Great content creator. And on your way out, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. A lot of new people stopping by the channel. That's exciting today. It's been tough in a bear market for YouTubers, so we appreciate the likes and new subscribers for sure. Check out Austin's channel if you haven't already. Austin Hilton. Check him out over there. Austin, see ya. Everybody, take care. I'll be back tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern for another live stream. See ya.